What's up, everybody? My name is Jason. I am a full-time artist and the founder of The Art of Selling Art. And that program is meant to help artists sell more art. And one of the things that I've been noticing is the struggle for artists to make reels. Both the idea that we now have to be video editors and the actual logistics of creating good visual content for people. So this video is meant to just help you do the logistics part. Okay, you can struggle with the idea of whether or not you should be a video editor if you're a painter or a visual artist of a different sort, but that's neither here nor there. We have to play the game that is predominant right now. Okay, so creating video content is the evolution of social media. Anyway, so with the Art of Selling Art, I have an open group that you are welcome to join. And there's going to be a link for that in the captions below. And in that group, I have several chat channels for people just to talk. There's Coaching Over Coffee, which happens live training every Thursday. But the thing I just made is the read-only channel. And in this channel, what I will do is as I'm doing my normal doom scroll, when I find reels that I like, what I do is normally I save them for myself to use at some point, the music or the template or whatever. I'm also going to share them here so that the artists who are looking for good videos or good templates and good music to use for their reels, they can just go to this chat and click a link and find one and save it and use it using the method or the tool or what I'm about to teach you in order to create reels for yourself. So join this community and find this chat, and there you go. It'll all be there for you, including a link to this video in case you lose it in the future. Anyway, so we're going to make a reel today, and in order to make that reel, we're going to use Instagram and we're going to use video now. So if I open up my Instagram, this is me. This is my personal account. If you guys want to follow that, it's Real Jason Matias. I'm Real Jason Matias on Instagram and Twitter. And what I do is my normal doom scroll, like I said, and then I save a video. So I found one that's pretty dope. If we go to my saved section, here is all of the audio that I have saved over the years. And all of these have different use cases or different amounts of uses. And the prevailing wisdom is that if you find a reel that is in about the 20 to 30,000 uses, that's a reel that is on, or that's a music that's on the verge of going viral. So you can use that music for yourself and you can create a reel out of it. Now, I saved one that I just thought would be a good example. Now, I just saved one that I thought would be a really good example. So give this a listen. This one is super cool because the music itself leads you into the next scene. And that's part of what making a reel is all about. Capturing people's attention in the first 20, 30 seconds or 2 or 3 seconds. If you can do that, then you can hold them for the whole 7 or 8 seconds in this case, because this is a really short reel. And the more through views you get, the better you rank on the algorithm, the more people the algorithm will show your art to. So what we're going to do is we're going to make a reel using this. Now you can click on this car audio and then you can use the audio. But the problem with this is you have to time it yourself without any visual aid. And if you are using your own footage, then Instagram is going to compress that footage to create the reel, and it's going to look like shit. So instead of doing that, what we're going to do is we're going to save this audio for ourselves. And to do that, I am going to screen record this. I already have this, so I'm not going to actually do it. But if you hit screen record and then you play this through, it's a lovely tune, right? You play this through. I like to do it once or twice so that when I'm screen recording it, I can go and cut it to the precise location that I want in the future. Then you go and you're going to take that screen recording and you're going to upload it into Video Now. So this is Video Now. And when you're making a video, you will upload a video from your files. So for me, I took a bunch of photos and content around this skull that I had photographed in Iceland. And there's a bunch of work from this. Actually, we should download some of these so I could use it in the reel that we're about to do. We'll get those downloading. But we want the video for now. So the first video I want to do is I want to use this 30-second one that I already have uploaded. And here it is. And this is in front of Skogafoss. I took this skull like all over the country. Actually, I took this, so I brought it to Iceland. I found this skull in Erie, Pennsylvania, and I used it as a photo prop in Iceland, in England, in, I think we call it the UK now, Switzerland, France, just everywhere that I traveled last year, I used this skull as a prop. And sometimes I did video, sometimes I did stills. So this is the video, part of the video I want to use. I'm going to add music by tapping on the music icon, and it's going to give me a few options. What I want to do is extract the audio from a video. So if we click on this, we'll be able to use the recording that we've saved, and it's going to give us an audio file. And the audio file is going to look like this. If I hit play, you'll hear the audio and you'll see all these little marks that I put in. If we open this, what you have is the audio recording and this really neat visual of the audio wave file. Now, if we click on create beats, play, it runs through the audio, and every time it hits that note, you can drop a beat. Okay, so you see I just added a 23rd beat. If I click this, I can delete it, or I can move it half a second or 0.05 seconds one way or the other. So when I play this, I'll just listen, and then I'll hear a beat, and I'll put a marker on it, and I'm going to use this marker in the video. So the beginning of this audio track is that tone from the piano, and it's about, what is it, 4 seconds. And then it hits the first one, and it goes do 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 do. Right? I mean, it's pretty awesome. So I use this file. We'll hit check, and then check again, and it added it to our video. And what I can do is I can use each one of these markers as a place to cut the video. So here I am on the first one. Click on my video here. I'm going to split the video in the bottom, and then I'm going to delete the rest of it. I can add a picture. Go back to my recent albums, go back down to my Pneumonium folder, which is the NFT drop that this is going to be a part of. We'll do 1, 2, 3, 4 pieces as an example. Check. And you can see that when I add the pieces back, it adds the rest of the music and all the beats to it. So this was the first one. Come to the second one. Split it, delete it, split it, delete it, and yeah, this gets kind of tedious, guys. No lie. Split it, delete it. And then we're just going to keep adding the photos or the files going forward. And each one of these we can edit as well. So we have this set up as, we need to set it up as a 9:16 for a reel, all right? And then we can pinch to zoom in and out. Here we go. Pick this, we can leave it like this, or we can make it as big or small as we want. What's really cool is video now fills in the extra space. Click it, pinch to zoom, so on and so forth. And then we keep going through this process. It's pretty repetitive from here until we have the whole thing. The last step is we just want to export this. So we can export it in 4K or 1080p or 2.7K, whatever that is. These are just different resolutions. I just export all of my stuff in 4K. It's really not that big of a deal. I let the compression take place wherever it's going to take place. And then I hit export. From here, you can upload it as a reel. You know what to do from there. And this is what we just made. This is one of the more fun reels. You can do this with any song that you want, any music that you want. It's just a I actually think that now that I've learned video, that this has been kind of a fun experience. It's super time consuming, but you get to show the work in a more experiential way. It's just a part of participating in the market the way the market wants their work presented to them. And that's a whole different topic that we can talk about inside the TASA group if you want. We, in general, my philosophy on marketing is we cannot fight the, let me pause this. We cannot fight the trend. Our goal or our goal as artists is to ride the wave as best as we can. And when the next form of media comes out, we need to be ready to adopt that media as well. All right. I hope this helps. I hope you guys can use this and expand on this idea, expand on this tutorial, because I know it was brief. There's a lot in video now that is possible, but this should get you started. Okay, so that was a super brief tutorial. I hope it was short enough to hold your attention. I guess if you're watching this part right now, then you did make it to the end. If you do make a reel and you want, you can tag me at Real Jason Matias, or you can tag me at The Art of Selling Art. I'd love to see it and I will share it because that is how we grow. It costs nothing to share each other's work. So you should be doing that and basically participating in social media the way we want people to participate with your own work. Anyway, morals aside, I think that creating reels has become an interesting and fun part of doing art marketing, and it's free. It doesn't cost you anything except your time, and you have the opportunity to potentially go viral and get your work seen by a lot of people. So you can do it and have that potential outcome, or you can sit in the sidelines and grumble about it and watch other people have that potential outcome. All right. Links to our open Facebook group are below. Give this channel a follow for more content like this. And I look forward to chatting with you guys about your art and your art businesses in the future.